That was why I started YouTube, was because I didn't feel like I had any control over my life.
I'm strict and I'm demanding and I'm all those good things that make a successful person.
I do insanity beach body workouts. Every morning it's Sean T screaming at me to do some jump thing, some push up, to keep digging deep, but I'm just so tired that I don't want to. But I've done it for so long now that, like, this is a routine.
With that, it was time to try Gwyneth's go-to relaxation routine.
This scalp scrub shampoo is incredible. And of course the daily juice cleanser, just to get like everything off the face.
Probably head out maybe at probably $1.15 before I play, and then I'll putt for a little bit, get the speed of the greens, lag putt a lot, go warm up, hit some balls, chip, come back to the putting green for maybe about 10 minutes, and then off to the first tee.
I love having a morning routine because it really does kickstart your day and it makes me a lot more productive when I follow this. So without further ado, here is my morning routine.
And I'm here to tell you about another plan. I've got another one.
It was profitable, and I didn't have another plan. So it wouldn't have been wise to just shut down a profitable business.
Always have a game plan on how I'm gonna play the golf course that particular day. Always.
We hopped on an initial FaceTime call with Stephanie to kind of game plan. What is our plan of attack?
Like, you had the first thing because you had a plan. So what's the next thing?
You know, it's not pertinent to specifically the plan.
Make a plan with steps on how to stop it, how to end this.
But there was a challenge put in front of me. There was a plan that was made.
And I had to force myself to use my training and force calm on the situation.
Was that a hard thing to do?
No, it just took some concentration.
I have this weird thing where I can't shift into a different mindset while I'm in such a hyper-focused mindset on something else. When I have this panic in my soul that, like, I have to dedicate my entire being into something or else it will crumble to ash. Yeah, when I get that, I can't really do anything else.
Did you at any point pray?
I would imagine somebody in back was taking care of that for me while I was flying the airplane.
About 155 people?
I think my focus at that point was so intensely on the landing.
You couldn't think of anything else?
I thought of nothing else.
At my age, there's no time for an unexpected, undesirable, unwanted hiatus. None. One that you can't really control. It's difficult.
Especially for a lady who's used to controlling.
Well, especially for a lady who has lots more to do.
Well, I thought I'd be gone a week. I wasn't. I didn't plan for that. But much like most things this year, plans haven't quite gone as they should have.
And you don't make anything unless you are productive. So I've learned that productivity and doing a job well each and every day is really the best way to build a company.
This is what I've worked for, and like one step at a time. Okay, first thing I have to do. What's the next thing I have to do? And here I am 4 years later, and Finn's more successful than it's ever been.
I wrote a book a year. I kept up very carefully with a schedule of productivity again.
I am totally neurotic and have serious anxiety and worry about things morning, noon, and night. But somehow I walk into this office and I just have to do what has to be done.
Every single day, you're the result of what you did on the days prior. So if you turn that around, you can start turning yourself into who you want to be based on what you decide to do today. What food do you put in your mouth? What book do you read? What movie do you watch? What do you do with your spare time? Do you study? Do you learn something? But if you just sort of make deliberate choices with your life, it's amazing after a week or a month or a year, the changes that you can affect.
I was not valedictorian. That was Barbara Viventi and and oh my gosh, I almost forgot his name. Oh no, Park Richards. I remember them exactly and how smart they were.
I needed to touch down with the wings exactly level. I needed to touch down with the nose slightly up. I needed to touch down at a decent rate that was survivable. And I needed to touch down just above our minimum flying speed, but not below it. And I needed to make all these things happen simultaneously.
I'll probably get there maybe hour and 45 minutes early, and probably head out maybe at probably $1.15 before I play, and then I'll putt for a little bit, get the speed of the greens, lag putt a lot, go warm up, hit some balls, chip, come back to the putting green for maybe about 10 minutes, and then off to the first tee.
My TV viewing schedule that I made for myself when I was in 4th grade, and I mean, from the moment I got home at 3:30 or whatever it was, I had blocked out in 30-minute increments, and I allowed for like 15 minutes for dinner with my family.
What's crazy is I already know the next thing that I want to do. I always do. Like, I always do. I know what I want to make next before the current one's even done, because I want to take all the lessons that I've learned and apply it to something bigger, and then put more challenges in front of myself so that I can push myself to try to learn something. And that's kind of the self-defeating cycle that'll catch up to me someday, but it hasn't caught me yet, because I keep kicking open these doors that keep allowing me more room to run. And so, yeah, that's the plan. Did you get a plan out of that? I don't know if that was very clear. The plan is...